Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are going to the next tutorial about Matplotlib in Python. So in this tutorial, I'm going to talk about legends. Legends is something like you see in this figure. So it's um, as you can see in the top on the top right here. Or you can also see we can specify the legends at different location. So upper right, upper left, lower left, lower right, and yeah, and we can also make a lot of one common legends for all of the lines in this figure, as you can see here. Okay, so there is the reference links for the legends in Matplotlib, as you can see here. Certainly, you can search and learn more about it when you visit the website. So for this tutorial, the first thing, as usual, we are going to do is to load the library. We use the command import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, and then we also use the import numpy as np. Okay, so there's two ways to specify the legends when using matplotlib, which is we can use the number or we can use the letter. So if we use the letter, as you can see in here, the legends log is the location. If it is equal to the number, if it is equal number 1, which is mean it will be in the upper right figure. So that's why we have a location strings or location code. You can use either of them. Okay, let's go to the first figure. Here I have a specified figure, the data, as in the previous tutorials. We also use the plot, plt plot command to plot a figure. So in order to have a legends, we need to put the label which is specified here when we use the command plt.plot. This command is similar to the previous tutorial, and in here we have plt.legends, which is used to show the legends, as you can see in the upper right here. The log equal 1 is which is mean the location equal 1, and the front size is 12. So when you see log equal 1 here, you can check in this figure. Okay, this is the location code equal 1, so which is equal to the location string upper right. So that's why it is upper right figure here. And then we can also make a like 2x4 panels inside our image. So in the tutorial, I think second tutorial, we already talked how we can make a bunch of panels like this one. And here is also similar. And for the first loop, the outer loop, it is for I in range of 2 because we have two columns, two rows, the first row and the second row. And also for the inner loop, we have 4 columns. That's why the J is in range of 4. The first command line in here is to plot the figure. So we will put S and Y in the first index, as you can see in this location. So then we put the legends, and I specify the log location as a K here. So at the first time K equal 0. So for the first loop, the log location will be 1. And then after the first loop, this K will be equal K plus 1. So in the next loop, K will be equal to 2. And the next loop, K will be equal to 3. And then you can check that by, I also set the title in here where we can see K plus 1 similar to the log. So that's why when I print it, we can see that log equal 1, log equal 2, 3, 4, and so on to log equal 8. Yes, okay. Certainly you can play around with this section of the code and to know how to modify and put the legends at where you want. Also for this figure, And I think for this figure is go in the reverse order. So instead of going from 1 to 9, let's go from 9 to 2. And in here I specify k different way. So as you can see in here, k equal 0. So every loop regardless of whether it is inside loop or outside loop, k will be increased one value. However, in here I specify k as 2 by 4 matrix. So I make an array by using numpy.array, and there will be 2 rows and 4 columns. So which is will be k will be 2 by 4 matrix, and then that's why k also have the index I and j. So at every loop with a certain I and j index, so k will be specified with one number. So that's why we have a number in here. So the differences between these two figures is just about how we can specify the k value and use the k value when we use the legend command, as well as to put the title. Okay, in the next section we can also, for instance, in here one line, we have one line and we have one legends for it. However, in here we have I think 9 lines, and we have one legend containing 8 lines in here, and one legend contains 8 lines information. So you can use that by using the command, as you can see in this figure, the legend, where we specify the number of column and location, and this function. So you can search more for the information about this legend in the Matplotlib. So in there you will understand how to specify or modify those number, so to get the figure like this one. Okay, this is all done. Please feel free to let me know if you have any other questions, and please subscribe my YouTube channel too. Thank you very much.